I have a heads up for everyone tuning into this broadcast. This may give you flashbacks of not in Brooklyn, in New York at all, or actually across the pond in a city called Manchester. On a coffee, eat some interesting toast that is not avocado toast, and then we're going to walk around through old Manchester. So right now, I'm in a beautiful cafe. I'll tell you the cafe once I step outside, see if it's really any good, but it's beautiful from what I see so far. Look at that. Great vibes around here. And coffee, which I'm so super hyped for. So let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist, and let's enjoy. So I'm waiting on a toast. Even though they do have avocado toast here, I end up getting a different kind of toast, which I'm super hyped to try. And this city, the reason I'm starting a coffee shop is because this city is the place to start a coffee shop. It reminds me of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It reminds me of many parts of Brooklyn, actually. Even though the city is a lot kind of faster to walk around. So I'm super hyped, but this is the second most populous urban center in all of England. 4 million people. Now within the city proper, to the top 2 cities. Birmingham has a beat, I think another city has a beat, but still huge. Hannah, nice to see you here. But first, let's try the coffee at this cafe and see if it's any good. Hello, Wendy. Welcome. All right, the food is coming. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Ooh, the food has arrived. Okay, I'm actually really hyped for this. So first, let me try the coffee. Cheers. So the reason I came to this place, I'll let you know exactly what's the name, was because it's listed as one of the best coffee shops. Filled with amazing coffee shops, hence why we're starting in one. And wow. Because if I wait, and things do close down a little bit earlier. So coffee shops, unlike Brooklyn, where coffee shops maybe are open until about 7 p.m. So let's not take any risks. But the coffee is really good. It has a great flavor to it. Very kind of chocolate. It's more kind of a more akin. It was pretty much in line with everything in London. Is the toast. So we have a black pudding toast with a turmeric alloy. So yep, they use a turmeric kind of mayonnaise. This beautiful sour in these past 2 days, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Fried egg on top and lots of microgreens and some, oh, these are pea shoots. So microgreens. Let's try this out. Kay says, I don't have happy memories of Manchester. A lot of people are saying, no, I don't like Manchester too much. I think the same people said about Glasgow, and I really did enjoy it. So, I don't know, I think things have changed maybe. It's like saying, might have been a very different experience than visiting Brooklyn in the past 20 years or so. Wow, this is huge. So black pudding, if you don't know, this is Yorkshire black pudding. We're close to York. which is a very, very proud area of England that kind of wants to be its own thing. Blood pudding. And this is normal to eat in breakfast time. And look at that. Wow. So not your average avocado toast, even though they do offer avocado toast, I have no doubt that it's really good. This is black pudding. Look at that. This looks like a really good black pudding, actually. Wow, very fresh. They ain't joking around. Yeah, this looks like a really good black pudding. Let's try this out. Wow. And we'll be walking around soon. Wow. Kay says not a runny egg. The egg was pretty runny. It did run around. Yeah, it's a fried egg. It was pretty runny. It's nice. It was fried well, in my opinion. And the black it is super soft black pudding. Usually black pudding is a little bit more, has more pastier consistency. It reminds me a lot of haggis. So it's very, very creamy black pudding. That's probably the best black pudding thus far. Super creamy. Actually tastes meaty. Doesn't have that kind of pastier consistency as your normal black pudding that you would be served at kind of a greasy spoon, which is kind of just a cheaper, less expensive restaurant or diner. They're like the diners of England. Black puddings there are more. This one, wow, it tastes more similar to the Puerto Rican morcilla, which is blood sausage as well. That's so good. Mixed with the turmeric aloe, which is basically mayonnaise. This is a really good combination. Oh wow. And that bread. The bread itself. I am impressed with the bakers here in Manchester. This is the first bread I'm showing you, but in the past 2 days, I've indulged in a lot of toasts. And I've found some great breads here. Let's try pea shoots. Yeah, you're right. Wendy says, I don't really like black pudding. Yak my eggs for me. Hey, lots of good music from Manchester. New Order, The Smiths, Oasis, and many others, says Gary. That's right, Gary. From Here, that amazing song by Oasis. The Smiths, From Here. All right, everyone, slam that like button. I'm gonna keep eating this black pudding with sausage. Ask me anything you would like before we continue walking around. I am super hyped to show you more of Manchester, but this is an excellent toast. If you don't like black pudding, try their regular toast, because judging by the bread alone and the way they presented it, I can tell that their avocado toast probably will be good. I'm in heaven. I am truly in heaven. Wow. I did not think of black pudding. Wendy, nice to see you here. Hello, DS. Hello, Gila. Gila, thank you so much for the 3. Not sure what currency that is, but thank you so much for the 3 in your currency. Thank you so much. Do let me know what currency that is. Barry in Manchester is the home to the best black pudding, says Becky. There's a black pudding stall on the market that sells black pudding sandwiches. Oh, interesting. So Manchester is known for some black puddings. And putting some competition to Yorkshire, which is a nearby area, region of England. You should try white pudding as well, says Carol. I did in Ireland. Plenty of white pudding in Ireland. A proper Irish breakfast also has white pudding. Hello, Rob. You're in my hometown. Welcome. Yes, please do let me know what's the best things to see here in Manchester. I'm going to try to walk most of the city today, the center of the city. I'm getting some good strength. From this coffee shop in order to show you as much as Manchester as I humanly can. Helen says the internet is good. Luckily, I am in a cafe that has window seats. It has pretty stable service. So if I were to sit any further into this cafe, service might be a lot worse. I'm not sure their Wi-Fi situation, but service might be a lot worse. So I got very lucky that I'm sitting right by the window side. Right. Oh, you see, that's Barney the Cockney Pigeon. I'm in love. I'm in love with this toast. I didn't know it would be possible to fall in love with toast. I didn't know anything could be better. Maybe a good Irish soda bread with a lot of butter, but beyond those two things, I didn't know that toast could get better. But Wendy says, I prefer to start the mornings with a kiss. And Sharon says, you mean Mancunian pigeon. We gotta meet the Mancunian pigeons, Sharon, that's right. Hey, Jormel, nice to see you here, good day. Well, I'm impressed with the sourdough. So here in England, I found plenty of sourdough everywhere. So Rob says it's easy to walk around the town center. Try Castlefield. Thank you. I heard about it. The Northern Quarter has a lot of cool bars. Awesome. Cathedral Quarter's excellent. Amazing. And look up Cheetham Music School of Architecture. Cool. Ibel says you're in Manchester. Indeed I am. Starting at a cafe. Immensely enjoying this black pudding toast with turmeric mayonnaise. Martin says, will you be visiting Newcastle? Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of different places I'm going to feature this weekend alone. So we're going to see a variety of different things. So stay tuned. Who knows where I'll go? Judith says the cafe looks familiar to you. That's good to hear, Judith. Are you from these parts, Judith? Wendy says, let's go to Venice. Well, Manchester is the Venice of England. We'll find out why. Louise is a City fan. I'm so glad. And this is the home of Cristiano Ronaldo. I may be mispronouncing that. The very famous guy from who plays football. He plays here in Manchester. Cheyenne with a whopping 50 Canadians. Wow, thank you so much for sending 50 Canadians overseas, over here. Thank you so much. How is London? Would like to visit soon? Cheyenne, I really love London. London is an amazing city. I do really recommend it. The reason that you did not see too much London on my bad cell phone reception there, but I did manage to make some short videos that you'll see on TikTok and on Facebook, and I have a few more to post. But yeah, do recommend London. But if you have the chance, I do recommend going out of London to other parts of the UK. Just a few more bites. I'm about to miss this avocado toast so much. I mean, black pudding toast. There's a distillery in Manchester, says DS. Oh, cool. Everyone, round of hearts to Cheyenne. That's super generous. Is it rainy? It's always rainy in Manchester. It is indeed raining. That's why another reason why I stopped at a coffee shop in the beginning of this video. So we're almost done. Look at that. I'm going to miss this toast. It's been a good journey, you and I. Okay, everyone. The name of the place is called Tack. Highly recommend visiting it. Very. I'm about to head out. Let me know if you want to continue walking around. Ooh. Tack. Very good place. Ah. Wendy says, where did the handsome beard go? I lost it. I misplaced it. I was wandering around Manchester and I went into a football bar and there were a lot of hooligans in there, and due to a series of events, the beard just left. I read the article on you. You're becoming internationally known, says Sylvia. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. Wendy says such heartbreak. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta let things go. I gotta take a swig of water before I continue walking. Let me know, did you enjoy starting with the cafe? Or do you prefer me to leave cafes for the middle of the broadcast? Or for a separate broadcast? Let me know. It's at the Lost and Found in Scotland, says DS. Alright, let's go. A restaurant start, middle, and end. So the place is called Tack, right here in the northern quarter. And oh, wow, wow, wow. Tonya says the sweater is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Tonya. I appreciate that. It's from Scotch and Soda, one of my favorite brands from Amsterdam. Let's go. But first, I gotta put on. There's a random tea bag. This is what happens when you're in England. You see random tea bags left out in the street. That's how much the English like their. Bear with me. It's very cold, so I'm gonna put on a scarf and a hat. I was wishing that it would be warm enough, but no, it's not warm enough. It's actually gotten colder since then. Christine sent 200 stars. Thank you so much, Christine. For good luck, says DS. That's them drying. That's them drying it off for second use. Says Gary. How is? It's about 45, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Though air here is very moist air, very damp. So it feels more New York City cold, because New York City does not get that. Ooh. Have my mic here. Okay. New York City does not get that cold. Let's go. As I told you, like many parts of Brooklyn, it also feels a little bit like Boston to me as well in terms of the look. And let me clean the lens. Captain America was filmed here. I do recognize the alleyway actually for old New York. And I've noticed that as we're walking around Edinburgh, Glasgow, and Manchester all represent different eras of old New York. This New York is more like 1940s New York, 1930s New York. Eibel says, God, the weather is awful. Indeed, it is. Says Marina. That's a great question. No. Well, yes, in part, because a lot of the buildings that Manchester constructed for nearly 100 plus years, the same sandstone that's, and the sandstone is known for its very, a lot of the buildings here in head. Let's go down the alleyway. Huh. Okay, so some rocky cell phone reception. Let me know if you hear me again and see me again. Or not see me, but see the street again. NW says, Manchester, the home of the Smiths. Indeed it is. The home of the Smiths and many other great bands. Joey Division as well. Suzanne says, go to O'Shea's Irish Pub for the food. Audi says, I've been to Manchester before, but not the city centre. Rob says, Duncan. Yes, I did not even know that Duncan was on this side of the pond. I am shocked, ladies and gentlemen, to find a Duncan here in England. Why is there a Duncan here? And this Duncan has actually nice seats. Because in New York, the seats at Duncan are just horrendous. Wow. Wendy says, go watch a football match. Take us with you. Is there one this weekend? Do let me know. It is raining here today. Oh, sorry. Photo says, I wonder how the Dunkin' avocado toast is here. I wouldn't be too optimistic. For anyone asking, am I going to so-and-so place? Stay tuned. Every day is a surprise. For two reasons. A, I am going way more with the flow on this trip. And B, it's fun. It's fun to have a surprise. Sunday is Manchester City versus Manchester United. Oh, wow. That's like, in New York you would call that a Subway series or a Subway game. Is there a name for Manchester United versus Manchester City? Rob says there's a lot of homeless around Piccadilly. Yes, this city is much more varied than compared to other cities in England. It's called a derby. Thank you so much, Stefan and the Fowl. Thank you so much. It's called Manchester Derby. Nice. And then, stay tuned. So we found the guy where Beef Wellington is named after. Sir Wellington of beef. I'm not sure if it's actually related, but maybe it is. Maybe this is the Wellington behind Beef Wellington, which for people who don't know is of course. As well. Alright, let me know if you can see me and hear me. Tanya says signal's a bit dodgy. Indeed, it is. Wow, a lot of buses here. A lot of buses. Seems like this is one of the bus terminals, and of course we're close to rush hour time. And there's a lot of kids getting out of school, I can tell. Let's venture into the northern parts. AM says Dunkins are not really a thing here. Yes, that's why I'm shocked to see it. Why isn't there a Greg's here? There's megabuses? Yeah, I've seen megabuses, but those are... A lot of those buses I just showed are local commuter buses. So they go all around the city and the nearby urban area. As I mentioned, Manchester proper, the city itself, only has about 500,000 people, which is, I mean, small, especially when you compare it to London. But it has over 2.3, 2.4 million people in the entire urban area. Ron says, have you found the good curry? Not yet, I mean, but they're everywhere. BA says Greater Manchester is huge. Indeed it is. Actually, here we might find a lot of interesting, there's street food right over here. Shots by Scott says, I was being funny, but that's funnier that they're here. There's, of course, a lot of pigeons here, yeah. So we have a lot of different street foods. What? We have plantains here. Oh, this is Jamaican, that's why. Some jerk chicken. Smells good. Look at that, wow. Beautiful jerk chicken. Susie says Wingstop. A lot of people have told me to try Wingstop. I'm not sure why. Which is, again, like a kind of a Applebee's type of place. Piccadilly Bakes. Oh, I like that. Lots of brownies. Ooh, we got even Arepas, which is Venezuelan. Hey. Ah, muy bien. ¿Original? Original. Okay. Auténticas, oh, qué bien. Oh. Soy de Puerto Rico.
¿Puerto Rico?
Sí, pero vivo en Nueva York.
Bueno, te digo, soy la única venezolana que hace arepas en Manchester.
¿De verdad?
Sí, son las mejores arepas del mundo entero mundial.
Ok, voy a probar uno, por favor.
Claro.
Uno básico.
Básico, ¿qué es básico para ti?
¿Qué tú sugieres? ¿Qué tú
¿Qué
sugieres?
es básico para ti? Porque en Venezuela no somos muy básicos.
Ok.
Si estás en Colombia, te diría
Sí.
que tendrías una arepa básica, que
Sí.
es con queso.
Ok.
Es una arepa básica. Pero para nosotros una arepa va con todo. ¿Tienes
todo?
mucha hambre?
No tanta hambre, son medio hambre.
¿Comes pork?
Pork, sí, como pork,
Te
sí.
recomiendo la de pork con quesito, tomate y guasacaca. pabellón, que es otra arepa la típica de Venezuela.
Pabellón, okay.
Black beans, plátano frito,
Okay, bien.
sweet plantain,
Yeah.
fried sweet plantain, queso, beef brisket, and avocado.
Avocado. Oh, wow.
To the arepa, like, it's the traditional one from pabellón.
That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. Thank you.
Yeah, get some nugget because it's quite nice.
All right, everyone, let's try this out. We're gonna try some authentic arepas in the middle of Manchester, England. Of all the places, no black pudding here, nor haggis. No, that would be an interesting arepa with haggis. All right, let's try this out. So it's huge, Mia arepas, massive arepa. I haven't had an arepa in a while, with some green sauce on top. It is steaming. El pernil tan suavecito. Soft and tender.
And it's marinated for 3 days.
I can tell. Wow, marinate for 3 days. So 3 days, very deep taste to it. Super tender. I love the green sauce. The green sauce not too spicy, which I like.
No, it's not spicy.
Yeah.
It's a traditional Venezuelan sauce called guasacaca.
Wasakaka, okay.
Yes,
Interesting.
like
Yeah.
Argentinian, they have chimichurri.
Okay.
In Venezuela, we have guasacaca.
Ah, fascinating.
This is called chimichurri.
Wow. So okay, wasakaka. So interesting chimichurri type sauce, similar. And let's try it with the actual arepa and the cheese.
Hi, are you okay? Can I get for you? We normally eat them on our barbecue, the guasacaca.
This has barbecue.
The
Okay.
guasacaca.
Okay. Okay.
You want to
So a little bit more wasakaka. This is delicious. Has a whole lot of tender beef, pork, stuffed to the brim with pork. The arepa itself is very nice and soft.
So glad you enjoy it.
Well, yeah. The mozzarella, the cheese here, such a good combination with the arepa. I like that this arepa has a little bit more of a kind of bready taste to it, as opposed to a more corn taste as you see with the Colombian ones. Thank you. Fila says it looks amazing. Look at that. I'm so blown away. Try Mia Arepas. Mia Arepas. Here.
Follow Mia's Arepas on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we'll do.
Mia's
So
Arepas.
Mia's Arepas on Instagram.
King of the Arepas in Manchester.
The best ones.
Queen.
Nice. The queen of arepas here in Manchester.
They're all my mom's recipes.
Oh, mom's recipe. Oh, well, nice. Passed down a few generations. Oh, that's good to hear. I mean, this pernil is truly exceptional.
It's made with love. It's not any street food. No street food at all. Food made with love and at the same time to make it.
Exactly. Yeah.
No fast food.
No fast food. Yeah.
No.
Okay. So Wendy's flying over just for this. Hello, Kay. If I was to eat that, I have all over my clothes and face by now. It's very messy. There's a guy cleaning, and he gave me an evil eye as he cleaned the tomatoes off the floor. He's picking all the little tiny garbage off the street. I guess they don't want pigeons to come. Do they deliver to Ireland? Well, it's a hop and a skip away from Ireland. You could take the ferry. Catherine says here, leaning to try to sneak a bite when he turns his head. And are there any non-meat options? Yes, there's vegetarian, right?
Yes, they
There's
have
vegetarian.
vegan and vegetarian options.
Okay, wonderful. So vegan and vegetarian. So they have avocados. as well. All right, I'm gonna have a few more bites and I'm gonna take the rest to go. Whoa. Sean asked, do they have beef? You have beef?
I have beef.
Beef? Okay.
Pabellón, the traditional one.
Okay, pabellón.
Next time, when are you leaving?
I'm here for a few days.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have to come back for the pabellón,
I might, yeah.
the traditional one.
Okay, that's good to hear.
The best selling.
So, Mia, thank you so much for the amazing food. Check out Mia's Arepas. Have a good day. Bye-bye. All right. So there's a, wow, that was really good.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
In the video.
yeah.
Where you from?
From New York.
She's from New
Yeah,
York.
Manchester native, you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kind of.
What's
Yeah.
the best place you recommend for people? Food.
What do you want to see? Food.
Yeah.
Try Archie's.
Archie's, okay.
Archie's in the mall up there. It's
Okay.
got a big pink sign on it. It's nice. Archie's.
Oh, that's awesome.
And next to it's the Donner Shop. That one's nice.
Okay. Oh, donor shop. Okay, awesome,
Yeah.
man. Thank you so
Try
much. Have a good day. Okay, so there's Indian street food here, some curry. Look at that. Wow, that looks really good. Hey, how's it going? You making some fresh curry?
Curry rice, curry and rice we sold out.
Okay.
We've got lamb kebabs, we've got chicken kebab wraps, and I've got some samosas. And if you're
Oh,
vegetarian, we've got some chickpeas with a samosa chat. That's what we're all about.
Oh, that's
What are you up to?
I'm recording a video. I make videos exploring the cities around the world and its food. Yeah.
So, where was the last place you went to?
I went to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh
Yeah.
was nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah, Edinburgh was very nice.
But a lot of my viewers keep saying try a curry in England.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or similar food.
Yeah.
So I'll try a samosa.
Yeah, so
I'll have one.
Which one?
The one with meat.
On the chicken and potatoes.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And make it nice and hot for you because it's raining. It's not as busy as it's normally is. Normally it's much busier town centre. But
Just
rain-
like yesterday, it was really full. Yeah, really full.
whenever it's a dry day, town is packed.
Right.
When it rains, it's like a ghost town. You're from where?
I'm from New York City.
New York. right?
Yeah.
So are you finding this? This is quieter for you guys, isn't it?
It is quiet. Yeah. Generally, New York will have a lot more people, even during the rain.
Yeah. They just it's like London. London is busier.
Right.
Right, but the northern cities are like it's like very easy going.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. But like we have a lot of Indian food over there.
Yeah.
But I found the Indian food in England
different.
way better.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, look, I'll tell you by that what it is.
What is it? Yeah.
Indian food is not Indian food. It's actually Pakistani food. I'm not kidding.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's the irony of it all.
Yeah.
Those people who say it's Indian food, right, it's because the British who went over, right, and India was a big place, and the Hindus, by definition, they're vegetarians,
Oh.
and the Muslims normally eat meats, the chickens, the chicken tikkas, and
But no
everything
pork,
like-
yeah.
and they're Pakistani based, Pakistan. Right, so if you go anywhere, what you will find is that they'll say, oh, there'll be Hindus. They're trying to make Pakistani food or Muslim
Oh,
food.
I
It
see.
can't be done.
Right.
You understand? They'll get it near there, but it's never the same.
Right.
Make it nice and hot for you.
Awesome.
That's
Thank you
why-
so much. How much do I owe you?
That's what-
That's so interesting. That's why there you have
yeah,
that.
that's why there's a big difference. Here you will go, Sora made this on me. Here
No,
when
no,
go-
you don't have to.
This is only 150.
Okay, all right, thank you
It
so
doesn't
much.
make anything difference. I'm not going to become rich because of that. What I was going to say is,
Are you Pakistani yourself?
no.
No. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
Indian.
Indian. Okay.
Yeah. But I was born here.
Oh, cool.
She's Pakistani.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I'm not kidding. If you're anywhere in the world, the best food in the whole world will be Pakistani food.
Oh, interesting.
Because they know how to make the Mongols, all these people, all these chicken tikka, all the dishes, and
Right.
they're all Pakistani dishes, right? Because they're all Muslim dishes.
Hmm.
Hindus do not, they're vegetarian. Hindu food is good, vegetarian.
Right.
Yeah, if you go into an Indian restaurant and if it's like Hindus, you can tell by the skin of the color of the skin, the darker, right? But what you notice is that the Hindus, they'll do good vegetarian stuff. But if you want meats, you like your beef, you like your chicken, you like your lamb and stuff like that, right? The skewers and stuff. That's all Muslim food. You have to go to Pakistani.
Interesting.
And if you ask them
Yeah.
where they're from, right? And then you have to ask two questions. Where are you from? They said India. Are you Muslim or are you Hindu? Yeah?
Why do they say Indian?
Because India, usually when you go to a place, you say Indian restaurant.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually an Indian restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's an Indian restaurant, but the food irony is that it's because of the bigger. It's like, oh, I love African food, but in Africa there's fucking 30 odd countries.
Right.
You might have eaten from, let's say, Nigeria. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then you end up in Uganda. Uganda's food is totally different,
Right.
right? So majority of the food that's is mostly up north, New Delhi, that area on the northern. That's where you get the lamb kebabs and all these type of things.
Oh, that's why. I see. I see.
Yeah, so
That makes
there's a big
sense.
difference. It's like
Oh.
you guys say, New York burgers are brilliant. Right? But if you go to, you might go to Texas.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have all different types of food. It's not always the
Different
same.
areas, you know, if you go to, Alabama, different type of food there.
Right.
Right, that type of thing. So have you find?
Awesome.
So is this what you do? Are you
Yeah, I do. I just walk around and show people different sites.
are you on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. Yeah, you can find me. Urbanist Exploring Cities.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
have you been? So are you like a big? Let me see.
Yeah. Go give it a search.
I'm a YouTube. I like YouTube a lot. I'm always on YouTube.
It's actually live video, so you'll see yourself right now. It's live. Oh no, sorry about that. That was gonna be quick, but I'm glad.
You know, I said you're recording. I'm gonna say hello to myself.
Yes,
Right. Let me
but
just,
I can't wait to try this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, try it out here.
Yeah,
Put it
let
there.
me-
Try it out, man.
All right, let me try.
It's fine. We're easy going here. Let me
Thank
see.
you so much.
Right, YouTube. Find me. So what is it? Urban.
Urbanist, like urban, yeah.
Yeah.
Exploring cities.
Urban is IST. Is it?
IST.
IST. Urbanist is called cities.
Yeah. All right. Here's a samosa.
Whoa! I'm live on YouTube. You go check them out as well.
Oh, these guys over here. Yeah.
They're live on YouTube now.
Yeah.
There's about 262 people watching us.
Yeah. I'm also doing Facebook, so it's about 300 in total.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Look at that one. Oh.
Super creamy. I love it.
Normally
Lots
the
of good potatoes as well.
You know,
Yeah.
they're really good
Yeah.
when they're hot and fresh. What it is, because it's cold, right? They'll be sat there for half an hour or 40 minutes to go cold. They're so cold.
It still tastes really good and very good spicy kick to it. Yeah. And I like the breading. I can tell it's the pastry.
These are-
Very fresh pastry. Yeah. It's not, because I've had lots of samosas before. Sometimes the pastry can be too greasy. Yeah. Oh, that's very good. Amazing. Is it a family recipe?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh,
What it is, these
Very
are
good.
These are made by
highly recommend. What's the name?
Simply Delicious
Simply Delicious.
in Manchester.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
I like it. Wow.
So have you found Manchester as a city?
I'm loving it. It's a beautiful city. There's so much here, things to do and people to see.
You're into
And
football.
I'm into a lot of food. Yeah.
From here, about 20 minutes walk,
Yeah.
right, there's Manchester City
Okay.
at the Etihad Stadium. So if you take the bus, right, you go to Old Trafford.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
And you should go there on a game day.
Oh,
The
see.
atmosphere is just amazing.
Oh.
You know, it's like going to a game.
Yeah.
Everybody's there, walking out, some singing going on.
Hmm.
There's a banter going on. That's one of these. If you ever get a chance, in all these cities and there's football, check out if there's any sport on football.
Yeah.
And you get the atmosphere. It is amazing atmosphere.
Yeah, I heard that this Sunday Manchester City's playing Manchester
You're
United.
gonna be here.
I might be here. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Maybe.
you're here, then what you need to do is go to Etihad. It's 24 hours. Explore Etihad the
Yeah.
next couple of days, and then you go with the fans. Just listen to what they're saying. Say hello to them, talk to them, right? Interact with them, and guess what's going to happen? For you,
Right.
it'll be fantastic.
Oh yeah, exactly. I can imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go and have a look at them, guys.
Awesome.
And say hello to them.
Man, thank you so much. Simply delicious.
Yeah.
Check them out at the street market here at Piccadilly. Have a
Come
great
on
day.
down, guys and girls.
Bye-bye.
Come to Mama's party. Papa's here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Have a good day. All right, he recommended I come over here. How's it going, man? You doing beef steak and rice and chicken steak and rice?
Chicken steak, neck steak, beef steak, sirloin fillets, amazing. You can have it with chips or rice.
That's amazing. I'll have it with chips. Chicken steak with chips. I'll try one of those. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a live video on YouTube where I explore food and cities. Yeah. Put a little bit of stuff there. I'm from New York City. Yeah.
Brilliant, mate.
You guys from Manchester?
Yeah, we're locally, yes.
Local. Oh, nice, amazing.
During holidays or
No, this is what I do. I show different places around the world. Yeah.
do you blogging and stuff like that?
I vlog it. Yeah. And TikTok as well.
On TikTok?
Yeah. I'm glad. Nice fresh chips. Ooh, that sounds good.
And the fresh steaks as well on this side.
Well, let me show that.
We make freshly for you, mate. Only
Oh,
for you.
cool. Made to order. Oh, that's good. Okay. You don't have other places just have the stack of chicken.
No,
Yeah.
we don't do that. We make it fresh.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Have it fresh. Taste it.
Oh man, I can smell the spices. That's very good. Wow, that's amazing. All right, how much do I owe you for that?
Just £6, please.
All right.
Where's my card machine going?
You accept cash?
Anything.
Yeah.
Thank you. So how long are we here for?
For a few days.
For a few days. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
exploring all around England.
go- Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah. So wait.
for my viewers.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay. Right.
So
on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram as well. Yeah. Yeah. But a lot of my viewers have been saying, try Indian food here. Are you guys Indian descent or somewhere else?
Pakistani.
Pakistani. Okay, cool. Awesome.
I don't know. This food is kind of Pakistani. Like, originally it was going to be Indo-Chinese or Indo-Japanese.
Oh, really?
Spicy dish set. But then I got rid of something that contains spice. So
Yeah.
it's the middle somewhere. It's really good chicken. So
To me, it reminds me of halal food from New York. So we have these stands or carts where they sell chicken over rice.
it's tasty what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the flavor is just different. Whatever you think.
Oh, interesting. You guys do a different style of spices.
Yeah, different style chicken. You can't find marinade anywhere else. So.
Oh, cool.
What's your Instagram?
Urbanist Live. Like urban.
Is that YouTube channel as well?
I have a YouTube, yeah. I'm doing live on YouTube and Facebook at the moment. No, put a T before the L.
So you're live on YouTube now?
Yeah. We have like 300 people tuning in. Yes, that's me.
So what's the YouTube channel called?
Urbanist Exploring
Is it the
Cities.
same or what?
Same. Yeah. You'll see the link on the Instagram.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, cool, awesome. I have actually a few people saying you sound similar to Ringo Starr from the Beatles. Yeah, you have a similar accent. That's awesome. I assume that they mean that with the high compliments. Yeah.
I'll say that's a compliment.
All right. And what sauce do you guys usually put on it?
I have got a mixture of sauces.
Oh wow.
You can do whatever you choose, there's plenty of choices on.
I'm gonna try a plain just because
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to try the chips in its rawest form. Yeah. Are you guys halal or not? You are? Oh, cool. Awesome. Wow.
This is our main chef.
Oh, nice.
We got him especially from Italy.
From Italy.
Italy.
Oh, cool.
We hope he's gonna go viral because that's what he's after right now.
He just might. He just might.
He's a bit shy. He's not taking his mask off.
The masked chef. I mean, that's a good name already.
Because of smoke, I try not to take this.
Yeah, exactly. Might be hard in the long term. I'm so glad there's a food market here. Yeah, I'm glad that there's a food market here. Yeah.
We are here throughout the whole year.
Yeah. Because in London there was not that many food markets outdoors. They were mostly indoors.
Indoors.
Yeah.
Because the indoor is mostly more busy than the outdoors.
Right. Yeah, because of the rain.
Similar like in here, it's a town. People just finish work, get
Yeah.
a snack, eat, and then go back to offices, go home, and go on.
Right.
It isn't shopping area, so in the summertime, this is like really, really famous. This is right at the center of it. So in the summertime, it's very, very busy. People come. It's very good for small business like stores.
I see.
It's ready, sir.
That is amazing. Wow. Great. Beautiful.
Do you wanna take it back or do you need
Yeah, I'll take a bag, yeah, because that one I'll need to take a little bit more time to bite into.
All of the things we need to do, get a seating so you can sit down, eat, and do your reading at the same time.
I actually started in a cafe this live video. I
Yeah.
went to TAC, so
Yeah.
so I've been eating a lot of food.
Thanks.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
you very much,
Can't wait to
man.
try it. Have a good day.
Good to see you.
The name is Steaks, right?
Yes. that's
Steaks.
steak.
All right. Have a good day. And donuts right next door. Have a good day.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye. All right. So let's try this out. I am about to burst because I've been having so much food. Let me find a place to put down the food. BA says you need to walk it off. Indeed I do. Indeed I do. Okay. Andrew says it looks like a stunning day in Manchester. It really does, yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in Manchester. I'm gonna put on my... Just bear with me for a second. I gotta get my tripod. New York City vendors are not this friendly. Depends, but yeah, in New York City you do not get as many people kind of eager to just chat. No, it's not so common. Because New York City, there's also a lot of people who make food videos where they could be rather harsh about the food. So I guess that's why in New York you might see a little bit more trepidation when it comes to just chatting on seeing a guy with the camera and just chatting. Also, a lot of the people we encounter were from different cultures. So Venezuelan, someone said, "Oh, it's very flirty vibe." I mean, that is most of Latin America. That is most of that area of Latin America: Colombia, Venezuela, and. All right, cool, nice. All right, got my selfie stick down. Nice. Could try this out. So yeah, Venezuela, Colombia, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and Cuba are all very kind of super friendly, warm, flirtatious. Indians and Pakistanis tend to be very friendly, very friendly. Like our friend New York City Walking Show. Well, he's I think Bengali. He's Bengali, but very similar cultures, very friendly, hospitable cultures. Depends where in India, of course, but Pakistan is known for its outstanding hospitality. Look at that. It's raining harder now. Oh yeah. Proper British day. Chips, food. Osha says I gotta figure out how to put YouTube on my TV. There's probably videos that you can actually see, but you have to cast it. You have to have a smart TV or a Chromecast. All right, let's try this out. Woo! It smells delicious. Really good. I'm about to cool this down with all the water that's falling from the rain. That's why you're seeing extra steam. But the chicken looks very tender. The guys are very friendly. Judah says proper British. This is proper British. Well, almost proper British. We're having chicken, not fish, but almost proper British with the rain and everything. Cheers. That's very good. I love the chicken is super tender. They do have a slight kind of Chinese flavoring to it. So I get the Indo-Chinese style that they're going for. Almost tastes like chicken teriyaki in a way. The chips. Oh. Really good chips. Really well done. Ocean says it looks cold. Oh yeah. Your food is getting soggy. Well, it is. Well, that's what you gotta do when it comes to trying food on the go. The chips are so good. Wow. I'm gonna rename this video into a food tour because this became an impromptu food tour. The chips are just so creamy. I love the chips and how they make it here in Britain. It is a different style from your American fries, which tend to be a little bit crunchier. I think because in America we tend to freeze our fries, and that's how you get that great American fries taste, or French fries we call them, but you get that great American fries taste is because they freeze them and then they fry them. But here they do something that's called triple baking or triple frying. I'm not sure exactly what, but they do it in a different way from your American style, and I really like it. I really like this type of fries, or as they call them, chips. It's cold. Yeah, I mean, they made this very hot. That's why it's steaming. Actually, it looks really cool on camera. And now we have a pigeon who's very hungry. We have more of the Mancunian pigeon. I love that samosa, but I'm donating it to you. I was going to eat the rest of it, but go for it. Go for it. No, keep on eating. Don't worry. I'll stay away. That is Morrissey the Mancunian pigeon, from Manchester. Morrissey the pigeon. That's funny. He's so comfortable. I hope he enjoys it. Took my samosa. They even ask. Oh wait, now we have a few friends. We have the two friends of Morrissey the pigeon. They both have the last name Smith. We got Morrissey and Smith 1 and Smith 2. That's their gang. I love it. Hey Scott, nice to see you here. They tried taking the samosa back. It's already for them. I'm already donating it to them. Simply delicious. I enjoy that samosa. It seems like these pigeons are too. I apologize to the Manchester Council. I did not mean to do that on purpose. They stole it away from me. But I forgive them. I forgive Morrissey and Smith 1 and Smith 2, the pigeons. But I'm deeply enjoying this. Soon the feathers will be flying. Oh yeah. maybe more will come. Maybe we'll have Pigeon Division, which is a group of pigeons that hang out here in the Piccadilly. So hopefully Pigeon Division will also come here. And they usually hang out at the Wonder Wall, which is a secret pigeon club here in Manchester. Well, it is impossible for me to finish this, so I'm going to take the rest. Luckily, I have somewhere to heat this up at where I'm staying. I already have dinner. Scott says no littering. Well, sorry, I did it by mistake, but I will be cleaning up what I can recover from the paper. All right. You full yet? I am very full, yes. But I think since this is a food tour, I think now we have to just kind of even things out with some dessert. So let's continue exploring. Do you want to continue walking around? Let me know. Chris, thank you so much for 200 stars. I'm not sure if I missed any super chats or stars. Thank you so much. This has become a food tour. I hope you're enjoying it, but let's continue walking. So I'm going to take this. Hey, it's okay. You keep the samosa. Have a good day, everyone. Say goodbye to Morrissey, the pigeon, and Smith 1 and Smith 2. Got bored of the samosa, but Morrissey is really enjoying it. Susie says room for dessert. I mean, that's why I did not eat everything of each item. Lorraine said 500 stars. Thank you so much, Lorraine. Gotta throw away some garbage. Helen says, cool, you haven't done a food tour in ages. Yeah, that's right. I haven't been able to do a food tour, but we got lucky here with all the vendors right next to each other. So yeah, this is a tram system. There is a tram system all around Manchester. So for people who don't know, Manchester is located here in England. It's a pretty long, I think they call it a county or city. I'm not sure if the term is city or county for the entire red part, but this is the entire area of Manchester, North England. And there is this actually dates back to Roman times when it was known as Macunum. Pardon the pronunciation, Macunum, I think it was the name. That's where Manchester ended up coming from. It wasn't a Roman word. It was actually a Brittonic word. So from the people who are the Celtic descendants originally named the city. And here's the entire tram system. Lauren says, I think they call it Greater Manchester. Thank you so much for clarifying. Right here, the tram. Rob says it calls a breast-shaped hill. That, yes. Thank you for letting us know. So, memories. That's where it comes from. The name apparently means breast-shaped hill. Ocean says, always know you can get good food here. That's awesome to hear. I mean, I'm impressed with the food in Manchester. I'm impressed with the city in general. All right, let me clean the lens. The internet is way better than London. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Helen. Okay, that was super fun. I did not get to read the comments, so let me know if you enjoyed that little segment, that wonderful detour of getting to know all these different food vendors. This was a very good chance to see how diverse Manchester is. Beautiful pianos. Wow. From a company called Beckstein. Beckstein or Beckstein? Beckstein, maybe. Pardon my German. Linda says, donut or pastry time. Oh, yeah. Ocean loved it. Totally loved the food tour. Wish I was there, says Maureen. Nice impromptu food tasting. Yep, I did not expect that. I didn't even know there was a... Love the architecture. This architecture is so interesting. Someone previously mentioned something about Sakas. Did you try a Greg's yet? That's a great question. Ladies and gentlemen, answer that to Eugene. Eugene might be pleasantly surprised about exactly what happened with me and Greg's. Are those apartments, says Jennifer? I don't think so. They strike me as what used to be a hotel. Dr. Tachi, hope you enjoy your travels. I am indeed. Rob is on the right. Affleck's Palace, okay. On the right. It's an indoor market. Thank you so much, Rob. Rob, do let me know, have you been there and do you usually get cell phone service? If you do, then I'll maybe give it a try it out. So here we have a few mosaics of what strikes me as companies that either started here or have some type of connection to Manchester. Because I know Kellogg had a connection here to Manchester. Vimto was invented here, as far as I know. I'm not sure Warburton's. I never tried a Warburton's. Enchanted Journey says the Greg's. It was indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So Eugene and people who asked, yes, I've tried Greg's and I made it onto the news because I tried Greg's in Edinburgh. We have some poke right over here. Oh, sorry about the sound. Bob says Warburton's bread. Interesting. Warburton's bread. Fascinating. Thank you. Behind you. Oh, I see. Oh, it's right inside here. Okay. Lingering on that meat pie shop. Yeah, pie. There's Pie Minster here. Pie and mash. Award-winning pie and mash, it says right there. Rara says, can you take us to Downton Abbey? Alright, let's check this out. Alright, got everything in my bag. Nice, sealed tight. Yeah, there's no service inside there. Thank you so much, Rob. So it's a little market inside, and there appears to be a first floor and a second floor where you can see more stuff. There's a lot of vintage shops as well. Here's one called Cow. That American style fried chicken in England and also in Scotland. On my phone, it lasts forever. Eugene. I have unlocked the power of infinite power. I've made a perpetual motion machine out of my gimbal, and hence I have battery life that can last for millennia. Have you been to Curry Mile in Manchester, says DS? I was about to ask the gentleman who was running the Indian stall if he knew about Indian neighborhood. Is there a Curry Lane? That's awesome. So here's Forbidden Planet. Forbidden Planet is all around the UK. It's also in Union Square in New York City. Comic book shop. No wonder it's so cold. It's 84% humidity. Wow. So here's a Carhartt. It's so interesting to see American workwear. This used to be used by men working in construction has become hip clothing in Europe. So if you're American, you probably are familiar with the brand Carhartt. For some reason, they're super hip in Europe. It's just American workwear. Rob says, try a bus ride. Yeah, there is a free bus I might try it out at some point. Hey, what Dr. Tachi? Dr. Tachi, thank you so much for the super chat. $10 super chat from Dr. Tachi, media studies professor and professional in Florida. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. That's so awesome of you, everyone. Round of hearts for Dr. Tachi. And many other people left super chats and stars while I was chatting with those guys. So thank you so much. Let me know who you were and remind me. I'm so full. Whew. I'm feel so heavy. Ocean says meeting a man in overalls is my dream. There's a beautiful store over here called Unitum, which has amazing different collection of magazines and such. Hey, not sure if you remember me from yesterday.
I do remember you from yesterday.
I do a live video right now.
You picked a great day for it.
Oh, cool. May I walk in? Yeah?
Of course you can,
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you so
We go
much.
for it.
Yeah. So everyone, Unitum, a beautiful magazine store. So this store really blew me away when I walked into it yesterday because they have a huge collection of different magazines of all sorts from all around the world, and they also have which are really cool. Yeah, this is a Snoopy. Hello, Maria. Nice to see you here. This is a Snoopy meets a Garfield. That's like a street artist. I think I've seen his work before. I'm not sure. I think he might have done something in New York. But yeah, he's doing like combinations. It's pretty interesting. And these are the different travel magazines. For the longest time, I've always wanted to make, when I first started Urbanist, my idea was to actually start making an Urbanist magazine, and every issue is a different city. And actually, this idea has become very popular since starting Urbanist from a magazine called Drift. And I saw this yesterday, and I was reading it, and I was blown away. It made me nostalgic for New York City, even though I love traveling. This issue is Manhattan with beautiful photography. ID, which is from Vice magazine, I think. They own ID. Miss Lob says, flip through the film ideas book when you saw first come in. Oh, I will in a second. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, the British Isles. So Lawrence is saying, "Oh, just film the books and then you can read later." Lawrence, this is all real time. We're all for a few hours. I hope you enjoy it. We will be here for a few hours. Oh wow, this is a beautiful book. I love the cover. Age of Aquarius. Wow, beautiful. Uh-oh, I don't want to get demonetized. Look at this. Just a man in love. There we go. I love it. Oh, that's amazing. I think he's doing a little bit more than loving. So beautiful. This one really struck me. 2010. So here we have all the different video game covers from throughout the 3 decades of video games. And this is the coolest thing. It got me so nostalgic. Like Outrun, I used to play that. Asteroids. Wow. Shadow Warriors 2. This one I won't open. PG show. Ron says I used to. Nice to see you in Manchester. You're not. Thank you so much for tuning in. Cities that many urbanists are from. Rob is So thank you so much, Rob, for all the recommendations. Uh-oh, bad service. Hey Ian, thank you so much for the, wow, a whopping 18-pound super chat. That's almost $25. Thank you so much everyone. Round of hearts for Ian for a whopping $25 super chat, almost. It's 18 pounds. Says, sorry the internet is so crap over here, but still enjoying your perspective on things. Will you be doing Bristol? Stay tuned, who knows? I'll be doing other cities. You'll be seeing other cities. This weekend is going to be very varied, I'll tell you that. Because I'm here. It could be very varied places. So just stay tuned. I appreciate you. And there's so much here in Britain that I cannot pop. So I think more trips here are merited. Hopefully the service improves, but more trips here are merited because there's a lot more places to explore. And also, as we're exploring here and these places and the restaurants and food, there's a whole lot of popular music playing, so this video most likely will be demonetized, meaning I can't make money off this video after it's published, but I can still make these live videos where I walk into shops and eat at food places with of sponsors that are on patreon.com/urbanist, or YouTube members pressing that join button, or Facebook pressing that become a supporter button, or all the super chatters, star senders, and PayPalers. So thank you so much. Why the face? Oh, I love this. Linda, thank you so much for the stars. Oh, I can be here forever. Wow, this is cool. Oh, it's veiled nudity. Wendy says, are we buying? You know, I actually bought something, which I'll go over here and show you. I bought some of these cards yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful. Original artwork. And this one, hot. Let me. I'm showing you a PayPal. Time PayPaler and Mega Urbanist. Thank you so much, Susan. Round of hearts for Susan. Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for being a Mega Urbanist. So Mega Urbanists who are out there, let me know what's your birth month, because who knows what you'll get for a birth month. But do let me know when's your birth month. Feel free to send me a message after this broadcast, a direct message on Instagram or on Patreon, and I'm happy to just keep that in mind. Mega Urbanists are people who, and they're in the postcard club. But sometimes you might get something different from a postcard, like this one. No, I'm joking around. I won't give that one. But like this one. This one's nice. Just in love with it. You guys got a collection of scissors. That's so interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very sharp ones as
Very
well.
sharp, yeah.
Really good quality.
For artwork, I assume, yeah.
Yeah, what everybody used them for. Like I collage a lot.
Yeah.
So perfect for like cutting out magazines, books, paper, anything really.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And a host of different coffees. Ladies and gentlemen, you found out my secret. I'm not actually 5'2", I'm actually 5'3", but shh, don't tell anyone. So someone said that they want to see film ideas. Okay, let's see. By Babak Ganjay. Babak Ganjay. Film idea. Pants Day. A man is committed to spending the day in his pants, even though the lion has escaped from the zoo and the killer's on the loose. Okay. Film idea. Last tango in Paris. Tensions flare when a tango delivery to Paris is derailed by... oh my God, I can't say that word. Film idea. Friends with benefits. Two people on job seekers two people on job seekers allowance arranged to have... okay. Film idea. Dreams of sleep. A silly man's reality is blurred when he gets a recurring dream he's an insomniac. Whoa. That is, whoa. That's a little bit of a mind F. Oh, I love this. This is more a British one. Film idea. Standard bastard. Jason Statham. For people who don't know, Jason Statham is a famous action star from Britain. I think he is Londoner. He's famous for playing a Cockney in the Guy Ritchie films. That's how he got famous in the first place. So that's funny. Wow, beautiful. There we go. That is everyone. Unitum, check it out. It's an amazing store. Yeah. So that was amazing. They were so kind enough to let me film in there. Not always magazines or bookstores like people filming, but they were very happy that I was a guy from New York vlogging Manchester. So check out Unitum. I really do love it. It's one of the better magazine stores I've seen, especially how everything is arranged. And the lighting is perfection. You don't have that kind of spotlighting that makes certain magazine stores so uncomfortable to hang out in. I like that the lighting was nice and soft. Let's continue exploring. Let me know if any Mancunians have any recommendations. I'll just call you Manx for short because that's the nickname. So it's not Manchesterian or Manchesternorian or Manchesterian. No, it's Mancunian. Miss Lom says, good point about the spotlighting. I hate that. Yep. Downfall of many magazine stores. Ooh, there's street art. I forgot to show it. So there's a knick-knack store over here. There's a lot of different stores. I want to show you more of the streets in the meantime. Mancunians, sorry, I said Mancunians. Mancunians, thank you so much, Mancunians. Mancunian. Oh, Rob. Mancunian. Mancunian. Here in Britain, there are certain words that don't mean much or mean something very kind of mundane. But unfortunately, in America, certain words are really, really offensive. So I was shocked when you wrote the pronunciation. Of course, you were just writing the pronunciation, but there was a word in there that it would be very bad in America. So it's very fascinating. And there's other words here in Britain that are just kind of just normal, but in America, you would not say those words, like a cigarette. I'm not going to tell you what the British word for cigarette is. So there's I'm assuming this gentleman is Chinese. There's a huge Chinese population here. It's like 16% of the city, which is pretty big. Oh, there's kebabs, just like here at Bab. Becky says, just use Mank. Yeah. Miss Lob says, you must always be a cunning linguist. Indeed, I mean, it's very important to be a cunning linguist when making live videos. Pine says, actually, it's the opposite, because in America, fanny pack, it's just a piece of clothing, of something you wear. Okay, Rob, and other Manx tuning in. Not Manx with an X, but Manx. Let me know what direction should I show? Where's the town center? What's the cool things to see here? What are the areas that increase the chances of me finding a good dessert to show all of you? Let me know in the comments. Damien says, I love people like you showing us everything that we couldn't see. My pleasure, Damien. My pleasure. Turn back if you want to go to the cathedral, says Rob. Okay, Rob, thank you so much. I'll just show you just a little bit here and then I'll go the opposite direction. Gary says, so you escaped finding a Scottish lass. How about a Mank lass? Oh, how about what we found here? Feel Good Club. Damien says, I'm thankful, God bless you. Oh, my pleasure. Rob says, there's dessert places everywhere. That's great to hear, Rob. Thank you so much for letting me know. It's huge. Wow. It's just coffee and drinks. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a temporary skip. Reed said, this video made my headache go away. Thanks. My pleasure, Reed. I'm glad I can be a visual Advil for people. Susie says, how's the weather here? It's getting chillier. I heard It's getting very cold in Scotland. I kind of luckily escaped the cold. But it is rainy and dreary here in England. Rob says they had musicians in there the other day with lots of people. Yeah, so Rob makes a great point. So here is a music venue later at night. Oh, look at this. Beautiful clothing store. Beaumont Organic. Ron says, be honest, the Scottish lass will turn out to be Irish. There are over 100 outdoor food markets in London. They are AM. Thank you so much for letting us know. You know, I did not encounter them in person aside from Borough Market. But thank you so much for letting us know. I was speaking from my direct experience when I mentioned that earlier. Ooh, some more vintage shops. I saw a New York City style fire escape. Yes, there are New York City style fire escapes here. And that's why they film movies that take place here in the early 1900s to about mid 1900s. This is a stand-in for New York. That's why Captain America, the First Avenger, which takes place in the early stage of the film, it takes place in Brooklyn in the early 1940s, late 30s. It was shot here. So yep, as I mentioned, this looks a lot like Brooklyn. Ooh, vintage. More vintage. Lots of vintage shops here. Wow, look at that. The Crown was filmed nearby. Oh, cool flannel. From Maine. Rob says, oh, The Crown was filmed here, but for a New York scene when Diana went to Brooklyn. Oh, that's so weird. Thank you for letting us know. So the kid earlier who asked me if I was doing YouTube, he recommended going, I think, to this mall. He mentioned a place called Archie's. And here we see a few more high-rises. Hi, how's it going?
Welcome
Do
to
you,
Manchester.
thank you so much.
Hello, my
Do you?
name's Annette.
Annette-
Ariel.
Oh, no. Okay, you're a different.
Home city. I thought, welcome to this rainy city of.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a nice day yesterday.
It was a nicer day. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yes,
Oh.
I had my washing out aired outdoors on a washing line.
Yeah.
You might not have in New York.
In New York, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Yeah.
I was actually at home.
Yeah.
I was actually at home and I thought, oh, is it Manchester? You didn't broadcast it. And I thought, it's only a 20-minute ride from where
Oh, you
I
were able to tell yesterday from the Nando's?
Pardon?
You were able to tell yesterday? That was in Manchester?
The last time I
Yeah.
tuned in, you was in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, okay.
Castle.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, because I work and I got home and I was having my lunch,
Oh.
and then I realised, oh, you're in Manchester, great.
Did, yeah.
Do you remember? There's lots to do and there's lots of nice art as well.
It
Street
is.
art.
Beautiful art. What do you recommend that's wonderful to see nearby?
Yeah.
Right over here, yeah, a lot of street art here. Everyone say hello to Annette from Manchester, a man.
I think it's that
Like-
other building. There's one with Ian Curtis.
Ah, yeah.
It's over this side.
Oh, right on that side, okay.
It's Ian Curtis. He,
Oh.
you know, he was a British rock band singer who committed suicide
Oh,
in
no.
his early 20s, 30s.
And you've been living in Manchester your entire life?
I was actually born here.
You were born here, oh, very cool.
Born here, and I've been to New York twice.
Oh, I'm glad.
I love Chelsea. And when you went to the High
Yeah.
Line, that's when I first tuned in,
yeah.
and it just brought back happy memories.
Well, Chelsea's similar to parts of Manchester, I noticed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, similar.
And are you Chinese descent?
I am.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because I noticed a lot of like Chinese food
Chinatown.
places. Yeah.
There's Chinatown.
There's a Chinatown down there.
Yes.
Ah.
I've been in Manchester for 24
Yeah, showing a little bit, and then
and then you
then
go
other
down.
parts.
Yeah. I believe, well, Manchester and Liverpool are
Yeah.
more like neighbours,
Yeah,
but they're rivals.
the rivals as well. Yes. What else do you recommend to all the urbanists tuning in to see in Manchester?
Manchester, there's lots to do. There's a lot of music scene.
Yeah.
There's a lot of concerts, but because of COVID, it's gradually phasing in. But there's a lot of nightlife, and there's a lot of good places to eat.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, and
I'm
theatre
Ray,
as well.
so much. Yeah.
Yes, and yeah, it's great apart from the weather.
And what do you love most about living here?
I think it's the people.
The people. Yeah, very friendly. I've noticed. Yeah.
Yes, compared to
And
London.
outgoing as well.
Compared to London.
London can be a little bit colder. Yeah.
Yeah, London, you're just like strangers.
Right.
But strangers here, you still talk to, a cheery hello and how's your day? How are you?
Exactly. That's a
It's
good thing.
Small talk.
Yeah,
it's
that's
small talk,
that's
but
why I like.
it's lovely to
Yeah,
meet
they
you.
lovely to meet you too. Yeah, sure, go for it. I'll include everyone in the photo as well. So
please.
go for it.
I'm charging my phone here, so take it off.
I gotta clean the lens with it.
Have you? All right.
Okay, there
so
we go.
yours is an iPhone 11. Like you said.
iPhone 11. Yeah, go for it.
Ready? I don't know where to. Hang on. Come on. Ready?
That's amazing. And that was wonderful meeting you as well. Have a great day.
And you
Yeah.
too, enjoy your stay in Manchester.
I definitely will. Yeah.
I'm going to meet my son now. I said, wait for me, because he's finishing work at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And I said, wait for me.
Exactly.
Go. I said, I'd rather get the tram. Can I pay you?
What?
Can I give you some? I'm not a subscriber, you see.
Oh no, it's okay. Yeah.
No, I feel like, a lot of
You
treat.
a real life super chat.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to think about me when you get back to New York.
I will. I hope you do enjoy all the. Thank you so much for the. Everyone shout hearts for the real life super chat.
Thank you.
And that, it was such a pleasure and beautiful city that you have here. I'm glad you enjoy and appreciate it. That's good to hear.
Thank you. Thank you for visiting Manchester.
Have a good day.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day. Enjoy your stay.
Bye. So Annette mentioned street art over here. So IRL super chat, and Annette, very lovely person, round of hearts. So Annette, we have a few Annettes tuning in because I have a mega urbanist that is Annette, but this is a different Annette, and she was so lovely. Thank you so much, Annette, for saying hello. A little bit more. Wow, this building, look at this, looks very similar to the public schools in New York City. Oh, so interesting. And they end up reusing the top, making it into a new modern building. Fascinating. All right, let me go on the main street. Yeah, and that was so lovely. And that was so nice of her to tell us a little bit about Manchester and what she loves the most about it. I hope you were able to hear her. If you weren't, I'll do my best to retract what she said. But in short, she said that she loved a lot about the cafes. The music scene in here is amazing. Very evident that Manchester is in of itself a music capital here in the UK. And she also mentioned that she really loved the people because London could be very different, and it is. London is not as friendly and kind of open as I've seen Manchester to be. It feels like Manhattan versus the outer boroughs. That's the feeling I end up getting. Oh, look at this huge comic book store. Walk down Deansgate. I'm speaking loud, so sorry everyone. My audio is now super loud. Fanboy 3. I love that they have such gigantic comic book stores here. That's so cool. Wow. That was fascinating. Susie says, do you think they sell books yet? I mean, it's books and board games and comic books. Wendy says that was quick. Yeah. A lot of comic book stores almost always have the same merchandise. Unless if... I haven't seen comic book stores with like a lot of British comics, like ones that specialize in comic books of Britain. For people who don't know, some of the most famous graphic novelists are British. There's Alan Moore, who I think is also from the north of England. He's from a much more dreary town. And then there is Neil Gaiman as well. And there is also Grant Morrison, who is Scottish, I think from Glasgow. Pine Rocks is quoting the Smiths, says, which is a famous band. Much to answer for. Hey, B. Griffin, nice to see you here. Welcome. Hello, George. The door said that it's pet friendly. Have you seen a lot of stores that are pet friendly? Rob says this is the northern quarter. Indeed it is, yeah. I'm going to go now towards the center, I think, because I want to show you what the center is about. Cookie Smash is another dessert place here. Cookie Smash. Thank you so much for the recommendation. That is awesome. Okay, let's go. Let's go back. I'm zigzagging around, no particular direction. I hope you enjoy the wander. I think a great way to experience the city is sometimes it really doesn't matter if you pass the same place over. Just to wander around, go your heart's content. Rob, thank you. So, Rob, is it this direction I'm going right now? Let me know. Towards the cathedral. Let me know. B says, we love the meander. I'm glad. So let me know if this is the direction. Piccadilly Records. More vinyl. Using a different bus.
Yeah, so that kind of.
Bad service. lots of traffic. So I actually want to shout out Mike and Mr. B here in the northern quarter. He's the one who cut my hair yesterday. He was a very friendly guy, gave me a lot of recommendations. Again, very so Mr. Beardmore, if you're a guy looking for a haircut or looking for a more masculine type of haircut, this is a great place. Susie says, I'm needing a hot drink. How about... Hey, Lorraine, thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, for the stars. I appreciate you. We love to hear more. Says Marina. I'll do my best to show more accents. When we spoke to the guys at the food stalls, the Indian food stall and the chicken and chips food stall, they had very, very strong Manchester accents. Lorraine, thank you so much for the 200 stars. Appreciate you. More massive, massive vintage stores. If you are a vintage store shopper, you're gonna find everything here. Ibel says a nice cup of tea would be nice indeed. Hey everyone, as the reminder goes up, please be friendly. Good vibes to the other people watching on this broadcast, to the people we meet on the street, to the cultures we encounter, and to also to myself. So be nice to everyone. Be nice, everyone. Tran. Anita says, another cheeky Nando's? No, I think I've had enough cheeky Nando's for one trip. Hey, Ida, happy early birthday. If I don't see you tomorrow, thank you so much for tuning in, Ida. Oh, that tram looks so much fun. Where's the next stop? Ibel says one Nando's is enough. Indeed it is. One Nando's is quite enough. Linda says the Beatles are for Liverpool. Indeed they are, not from Manchester. Nope. But many other bands are from Manchester. If the Beatles were more cynical and more sexually ambiguous, they would be called the Smiths. great band. Maria says, I think you're feeling at home with all these burger shops. I mean, there's burger shops literally everywhere here in Manchester, which is nice. It's very cool. The Moody brothers were from Manchester. Really, Linda? Interesting. Here's the free bus. I just passed. Okay. So there is one free bus here. You can take it all around the city, which is very nice. It's almost like a free bus tour to all the major sites. Helen says, are there pie shops? You know what? That's a great question, Helen. And Judith says, you're so close to the MCR art gallery. I'll keep that in mind. So Helen asked if there are any pie shops. There are. I've seen only like one pie mash place specifically. Pubs, of course, you'll find a pie. But I've seen actually sweet pies here, which is very interesting. Like American style sweet pies. I've already seen a few bakeries. Haven't tried one yet, but yeah, not the best cell phone reception now that we're getting to more of the modern city. Julia says their cafe's so good, the MCR. Oh, cool. That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, look what we found. Kate says the wind is picking up, and indeed it is. Tonya says, I made my ex-husband suspicious. He cannot believe someone could get lost in the Vintage Mall for 8 hours. Vintage Mall was this, Tanya. Wow, so many trams. It's cool that there's such a... People are packed in there like sardines. Look at that. Oh. This is such a beautiful city. So now we are in the more kind of cosmopolitan part. It feels a little bit more like New York, or more like Wall Street, more like center of Boston, downtown Boston. Is that white building to the left? This one, Judith. Lydia says it looks like Seattle. Really? So Seattle has a look like this? Oh, cool. Now I'm getting more curious about Seattle. So, honestly, I've been thinking more about Seattle recently. Randomly, well, I think it's because of the weather. Seattle, I heard, is as dreary as... but it made me curious because it's such a growing city in the U.S. Oh, it's already a big city, but it's growing even more. And I'm glad to hear that this is reminding a few people of Seattle. Seattle has more rain and fog, just like London, says DS, yeah. Wow. Huge building here. The Central Library. Ooh, this is the Central Library. Susie says there's other cities in the U.S. besides New York. What? I thought Seattle was a different country. Yeah, Susie. There, surprisingly, it's been news to me, but there are other cities beyond. Paul, I think we have a lot of Liverpoolians. How do you call someone from Liverpool? We have a lot of Liverpoolians, I'll say that for now, that are saying that. So the rivalry is real. Oh, wow. B. Griffin says it's pronounced Liverpudlian. Annette is tuning in. Hey, Annette, the Annette that just said hello, the Mank Annette. It was lovely today. That's my tram home. Great meeting up with you. Brilliant job. Hope you enjoy your Manchester stay. Thank you so much, Annette. Appreciate you. Hope you're having amazing coffee with your friend. Thank you so much for tuning in and saying hello. Rob says Liverpudlians. Liverpudlians. Okay. Who is this? Right over here. Oh, they're filming the statue. So Judith, do let me know, what were you recommending here? You recommended this place. Marmite mac and cheese, okay. Jerk goat kofta, oh wow. They do have very inventive food options here. Jacob's ladder of beef, oh no. Julia says I recommend everything. That's awesome. Judith, yeah. Let me know who the statue is. Robert says it's Emmeline Pankhurst. Emmeline Pankhurst. I don't know who Emmeline Pankhurst is. Do let me know just a little bit about Emmeline. Have a kofta, says Lorraine. It actually does sound good. I love goat. Wow, look at that. Yay, says you're gonna be so full. I think I will, yeah. I think I will. It'll be full. Maureen, send 1,000 stars. Thank you so much, Maureen. I appreciate you. We are in the backsides of Manchester. Oh, it's getting cold. Manchester would not even exist if it weren't for Liverpool. Oh my God. That rivalry is real. Janice, thank you so much. What is it? Thank you so much, Helen, and everyone else who told Emmeline Pankhurst, who's a woman suffragette, fought for women's. Who wants to eat a massive buffet called Tops? All the food that we can eat. Endless options. Paul is just eviscerating the poor Manx in the comments. I won't even dare read his comments again. Susie says, I don't see the start party on my phone. Oh no. Rob says, Tops Buffet. Is it amazing? Really? Picasso says, what's the price? I don't know. I didn't say in the front. But if anyone knows the price of Tops, all you can eat buffet. That's very American of Manchester to put a all you can eat buffet. Diaz says, you're close to Chinatown. I did hear that there was a good Chinese bakery. DS. Wendy says you just had all you can eat. Indeed, I did. Oh, we found the subway. Rob says yes to the Chinese bakery. Do let me know what's the name of the Chinese bakery that's famous here, or at least no. Stars. Stars are worth double through April, so thank you so much for the double stars. Irene, thank you so much for the stars. Yes, Wong Bakery on Princess Street. Okay, thank you so much, Annette. I appreciate that. Princess Street. Let's find Princess Street. Where are you at? Princess Street. Is it here? Or is it down this one? You are on Princess Street, says One Bakery. So it might be one of these places? Turn left. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Janet, Annette, and everyone say you're on it right now. Indeed. Indeed, yeah. Black Cabs. Wong's Bakery. Okay. Wong's Bakery. I think I see it right down there. George says, when are we going to see a fish and chips? When I will be joining the fishermen off into the North Atlantic. We're going to sail over to, not go across the borders of Iceland because they'll get very mad, but just shy of Iceland. And we're going to start fishing. We're going to capture some fresh cod. We're going to bring it back, all on live video, all the way back to the coast of Northeast England. We're going to get those chips, fry them up, and then eat them. All in one live video. So stay tuned for the epic fishing and eating fish and chips video. In all seriousness, that would be very difficult. I would love to do that if it were possible via cell phone reception, but I will settle for showing you fish and chips at some point. Stay tuned. I will show one fish and chips. But I did a short video about fish and chips. I did the top fish and chips spot in all of London, where Princess Diana used to love eating at, which is a short video on TikTok and on Facebook. All right, let's go into the famous, well-known bakery here, Wong Bakery. Bear with me. Nice. Hi, let me grab something hot as well. I'll have one, yeah. And I'll try an egg tart as well. Oh, you have bubble tea as well, or tea. Ooh, wow. And that's it, yeah. That's all, yeah. Actually, do you have a sparkling water?
Water, yes.
You have sparkling?
Yeah, one water.
Yeah, sparkling. You have? Yeah.
No, it's sparkling.
No sparkling?
Do
Do
Only pen.
you have iced oolong, iced teas? Any iced teas?
Iced tea.
Iced teas, yeah.
And actually, if you
Yeah.
tea, we have the milk tea.
Do you have it without milk? Oh, you do? Without milk? No? The white peach fruit, can I have it without milk?
But that one, that one, the white peach fruit tea,
Yeah.
that one is a fresh fruit inside.
Fresh fruit, yeah, that's okay. I'll have one of those, yeah.
So mango one only. the white peach one.
White peach.
白普水嗰隻。
Thank you so much.
好水果茶呢度係咪？喺個黑糖。You like it a bag?
Well, a bag, yeah, that would be great. Thank
Sorry,
you.
only cash only.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Sorry, no
No.
friendship.
Yeah, no worries.
8 pounds 80 pence.
Thank you so much.
You wait for later.
Yes, that sounds good. Thank you. Oh, wow. The fruit is being cut fresh. Wow. Okay, everyone. So we're waiting for a tea that's being made fresh. Usually the fruit is pre-cut in America, but no, she actually is freshly cutting the fruit. It seems like it. Maybe it's someone else's thing, but stay tuned. We're waiting for mint tea. So excited. Case has a man in shorts too. There's always one. And here's the bakery. Look at that. Cool. Cash only, so cash came into use. Irene, is this a Chinese bakery? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a Chinese bakery. Susie, is there enough for all of us? Yes, there is. I'm waiting for my tea. So stay tuned. So we're waiting for the tea. I'm not sure why it's taking a long time.
啊，我解释给你听，你要这个，但是比较深一些你。对对对对对，没错，没错啊，我以上是
啊，对，确认一下比较好。
错了他没走还能改。你要黑心灵，但是外面那个肯定要这个。对对对对对，这个意思。后来那个男小头发也大好上。这里是放进去。哎，蛋糕已经给钱了。
That looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for your waiting.
Yeah, no worries. It's cool that you cut the fruits
Just
fresh.
Let you know when you finish the thing. With this,
Oh, perfect.
and then you can eat the fruit inside.
Okay, perfect.
Don't waste it.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
See ya.
Okay, everyone, that was Wong's Bakery. Let's try this out. This is our final stop. Manchester is a gorgeous city. I knew it was a fruit tea, but usually fruit teas are made with pre-cut fruit. I didn't think she would actually freshly cut them. That's the case in New York City, at least. So Picasso, I knew what I was ordering. I just did not anticipate her cutting fresh fruit. Okay, so bear with me. I just gotta find a chill place to place the camera down and try this out. I'm gonna walk this direction. Okay. Wendy says, "Did you get the wedding cake?" That would be a good one. This looks really good. I'm so hyped. Oh my god, this tea. And she said don't waste the fruit. So I feel you, yeah. Don't waste the fruit. She's right. She went all through that trouble of cutting it. So I'm gonna deeply enjoy this fruit tea. You're probably the first fruit tea in weeks. That's why they were shocked. They were like, no milk? So yeah, they were really shocked when I said no milk. I don't know why they were so shocked. Is it do Chinese English people only order milk teas because they were like, milk? No milk? They were like, yeah, the fruit tea over there. And I was like, oh, I found this so weird. All right, I found the perfect spot. Wong isn't wrong, no. Thank you so much, Rob. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's this Chinese arch, which is beautiful. And let's cross over here. Let's wait until this car passes. And like the tea automatically came with milk. Is that usually when people order bubble tea? It's usually with milk. I like it fruit teas. But yeah, the woman seemed so confused when I was like asking, is there anything without milk? Someone's sitting here. I was about to grab the seat, but... So here's the huge Chinese arch, which is requisite for any Chinatown. Always gotta have a gigantic arch. And Chinatown is only like 2 or 3 streets, isn't it? It isn't that big. So, yeah, it isn't that big. All right, cool. We're on the clear. That's awesome. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, there was a person smoking here, but they left. So we got Paul. Paul seems to be a big Liverpudlian. He says Paul has mentioned all the reasons why, during this entire broadcast, all the reasons why Liverpool is way better than Manchester. And Paul just said that the Chinatown in Liverpool is way bigger. Touche, Paul. Touche. All right, let's try all these out. I'm gonna go from hottest to cold. So first, let's try this savory one. And I'm gonna try just a bite of each because I'm gonna save this for later. But this is our final stop here in Manchester. This was a great city. There's so much more here to explore. There's also a whole lot of history here, but I just wanted to more wander around, and I'm so glad that it ended up becoming a food tour inadvertently, because I think Manchester is a really great place to just hang out. So the beauty about Chinese bakeries is that they're very inexpensive, but they're not lacking in quality. Chinese bakeries have such a good quality baked goods for very inexpensive. Isabel says, how's my feet doing? They're doing pretty well. Luckily, I'm not too tired. I don't feel as energetic as I do when it comes to summery hot days, but still, like, the city's very walkable. I like it. All right, let's try this out. Here's the roast pork bun. It's not warm. They did have a microwave there. I could have heated it up. So it's not warm. It's a pork bun. The pastry is very well made. Very flaky pastry. Very flaky pastry. It has kind of a shortbread taste to it. So it's a shortbread crust, similar to a pie. It's really good. The pork is slightly sweetened, yeah. It's your typical Chinese pork bun with a little bit of sweetened pork. I wish I could try it warm or hot, because I think it would be a lot better. So I'm going to save this later and warm it up where I'm staying. But it's a really good pork bun. Sometimes they already have it warm when you order them, but it seemed like they were just selling it at room temperature and then you heat it up, which is okay because they seem like they're a bakery to buy bigger quantities. Some bakeries are just more kind of your grab and go. This one seemed like it was a big operation. Let's try a bite of the egg tarts. Also not warm. Supposed to be served warm. No, not supposed to. Best served warm. NW is another Liverpudlian. I gotta learn how to say that. He says the... So NW says the... Oh, the buns are way bigger in Liverpool. Good egg tart. Really good egg tart. This is excellent egg tart. Way better than Nando's. Shame. Similar to the pork bun, kind of a shortbread crust to it. Very flaky, kind of a cookie texture inside. The filling itself is so good. Nice creamy custard. Oh. Ooh. Miss Love says there's a bun rivalry. I think everything's better in Liverpool, apparently, according to our Liverpool viewers. Do you like big buns? Says Playboy. I mean, I like big buns. I cannot lie. Yeah, I like big buns. I cannot lie. Maliki says, I live in the UK having had an egg tart. Maliki, how is that possible? Now, I don't know there was a lot of British influence on Hong Kong. So I am very curious. I got to do more research. The type of pork bun that I had with the kind of is influenced by British food via Hong Kong. This looks good. Sorry, I gotta stab it with more force. There we go. Let's try this out. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. Mmm. This is grapefruit as well. So it's grapefruit and grapefruit. The tea, so smooth. It's a white tea. So it's very subtle tea flavor, so you don't have a lot of bitterness with it. It tastes like a juice, so they put some peach juice in here. Wow. Lots of fruit in here. That's why she gave me the lid, so I can put this and then eat it a little bit later. This is so good. That's amazing. Ooh. That's why I call a happy ending. Oh my god. If I have any more of this, I'll turn into a cunning linguist and start rapping. I like big buns, but I cannot lie. Speaking about big buns, we got a big bun. This bun is a lot bigger. Is this more like the Liverpool buns? Let's try it out. Playboy Bunny says happy ending. Why are people laughing at the happy ending part? I'm not sure where you're talking. I'm not sure what's so funny. Think I'm a funny guy? Think I'm a funny guy? Think I'm a comedian here? A clown? Let me know what I'm referencing. Alright, let's try a big bun. Let me know what that was a reference to. She put Viagra on, says Paul. Don't stand up. Lauren says it was a reference to Bad Fellas. Yeah. That's Joe Pesci getting very angry that Ray Liotta's character was laughing at a joke he said. He was like laughing very heavily. Alright, let's try a big bun. So big I cannot lie. This is a pineapple bun. Has no pineapple. But it is a pineapple bun. Has a very long history. They call it pineapple bun because it kind of looks like a pineapple because of the top. But it kind of doesn't look like a pineapple at all. And has no pineapple whatsoever. I don't think a Hong Kongese has seen pineapple when they invented this back in like the early 1900s. So, I don't know why they call it pineapple bun. But nonetheless, let's try it. Wow! Cue the sirens. Good this is. Great crust on top. It has great crust on top. It's just a bun. Have a crust that doesn't look like a pineapple either. But I like it. Oh. A little bit more tea. Tea. Wow. How can a tea be so good? I have no idea.
What's that name, brother?
How's it going?
Why? Film the video.
Indeed. For cities.
Oh, brilliant!
Yes,
You're
yes.
in Chinatown in Manchester now.
I am in Manchester, indeed, yeah.
In Chinatown.
In Chinatown, yes.
Brilliant, Dan.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Take one of me.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. You ever seen Snatch? Show him, because I didn't know how they were approaching me. But let me know if you've seen the film Snatch. So, in the film Snatch, if I recall correctly, yes, there is Vinnie Jones, very famous ex-rugby player who became a very popular, very famous actor. In that film, Vinnie Jones plays like a gangster, and he has this piercing eye contact. He doesn't blink his eyes whatsoever. Vinnie Jones is always like, "Oi, oi! What are you doing over there?" That guy approached me exactly. Cautious. He did not blink whatsoever. His I think the person he was with, I think he was like, "Oi, what are you doing over there?" Well, he didn't have that accent, but no blinking whatsoever. So I was like, that's why I had to grab my camera. Be like, I met my first soccer hooligan. What he says all about. I mean, yeah, I was worried a little bit too. Either the guy that he was interesting individual. All right, let's try our final. Your response looked worrying. Yeah. I mean, if someone, ladies and gentlemen, eyes are usually the way you can read someone, and if someone's not blinking, it's a worrying sign. Don't trust someone who doesn't blink. It's very worrying. So yeah, especially if it's not. Sometimes people don't blink if they're on camera, but this guy was just not blinking in general. Let's try Mooncake. Let's try it out. Wow. John says it's a robot. Yep, very similar to the movie. Says, "Hey, welcome to Manchester." That's the yep. That is definitely a type that you see in films that take place in England. That type of guy. Yeah. Maybe it was high. He did not seem high. Yeah. I think he's one of those rabble rousers if you meet him at the pub. So here is a mooncake. It's super dense, very good. Wow. I really like it. The thickness to it almost tastes like a caramel. It's so thick with flavor. Janet says he was a footballer. Maybe. He didn't look that big though. Well, footballers are really not that big, but he didn't look like a rugby player, like one of those big guys. So real good mooncake. I really like it. Flying Squirrel says, "Watch, you'll find out he's the nicest fellow in the whole Manchester." Maybe, but I would not recommend approaching someone and not blinking. It's just. Susie says, "Will you be ready?" Vinnie Jones was. I think he left. Vinnie Jones was, Crazy Auto says Vinnie Jones was perfect because he was such a goon in his footy playing days. Yep, that's why Vinnie Jones was just like that. Irene says maybe he was just a nice guy. Well, Don't be too trusting, ladies and gentlemen. That's called street smarts when it comes to a city. Not to be fearful, but yeah, someone doesn't blink and approaches you very quickly. Don't be too confiding. Don't be too comfortable. Karen says the crackheads. No. It was that's what threw me off. It was not that type of person. Crazy Auto says it was. There's a guy on TikTok that makes fun of UK bouncers. English to that, yeah. DS says he was a Manchester ghost. What does that mean? Is that a nickname? And Flying Squirrel says street smarts are good. Yes, everyone. Never be too trusting, yeah. Hugh says you're not going to move to Florida like Action Kid? No, Florida is not my type of place. Rob says, this made me laugh. I was a bit worried for you. I mean, I was worried myself. To be very, very strange encounter. The guy just walked very quickly to me. Not like rushing at me, but yeah, very quickly. George says, have you seen a guy with no eyelids? That's scary. Yeah, I can imagine. I've never seen that. Any more food in your wee bag? Indeed. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Manchester has tons of ghost stories, says DS. They have a ghost tour. Indeed, they do. Yeah. All right, let me show you one more time. Chinatown. Maria says, I think that's the scariest, appearing out of the blue when you're off guard. Yes. I've learned to never approach someone from behind or when they're not seeing me. I always try to put myself in front of the person. Some people, don't realize, but yeah, it could get people off guard when you approach someone from a direction they're not facing. So, pro tip: if you're kind of in a new city, you don't know too well, and curious to meet people or just chat with people, never approach. It's not good whatsoever. All right, let me show you a little bit more of Chinatown. Joe says he's probably a cop. Maybe, yeah, he did give off a little bit of that energy. Either cop or goon. Or a bouncer. Gave one of those energies. Feng says, what cities do I like? The cities I like is, well, I like a bunch of different cities. I really like London. Miss Lob says security guard. He definitely gave that type of energy, yes. Yeah, sometimes you do meet those bouncers or security guards that are kind of like that. Are you going to watch the Batman over there? Says Lawrence. Maybe. Here's the Chinatown. There's not that much. It's only one block. It's not that much here. But it's nice that there is at least a Chinatown. The London one is a bit bigger. And there we go. This looks like Dumbo in Brooklyn. Rob says, go to the gay village and grab a cocktail. So yes, Rob mentions the gay village, which is the name that they call it. And it's apparently one of the bigger LGBT centers in the UK. So yeah, it's very, very, very nice. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Marina says, lucky you, we're under missile attacks in Ukraine every 30 minutes. Oh no, Marina. Be safe. Of course, yes, I am indeed very, very grateful that I'm in the safe country, but I know not everyone is. So everyone, round of hearts to our fellow Ukrainian urbanists that tune in. There's many people in Ukraine and also people from Ukraine. So round of hearts. Send them your thoughts and prayers like Marina and Oleg. Please take care. Hopefully you can find safety soon, and hopefully everything will settle at some point. I really hope so. Thanks for tuning in. This was Manchester. Beautiful city. One little weird encounter at the end deter you. Beautiful city. Wonderful people. And very good food. Everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone.